Alright, I'm back for real now. I had just recorded that video on Twitch because it is a lot easier for me to just like not have to download it to my computer and then upload it to YouTube because Twitch will automatically save it and then I can just export to YouTube. So way less of a headache for me. I know that's kind of a dumb reason, but there you go. So yeah, I had just recorded this video that wound up being a little longer than I had expected, about 20 minutes, on how to use this functionality of the mod. So I'm hoping that that helps people a little bit. But in the meantime, I am just going to be... My Discord is like popping over my... my game. Okay, there we go. So we are going to head off, and I'm actually going to remove these because I had just made this item network simply for proof of concept. I actually don't want to be dumping my stuff into these two separate chests, as convenient as it is. So what I want to do is go back to my ship, and we're going to find a planet to hang out on for a little while. So we just spent some time around this desert planet, so I actually think I dumped everything right in here right away. Yep. So we can just go. I don't need to worry about it. We oh, did we go to the unknown? Yeah, we did spend a little bit of time here. Not a lot, but it was a very high-level planet. Basically tier 10. So I don't really think we need anything more there. I was hoping that we could have found some interesting weapons and armor. Honestly, haven't really even looked through what I've got, what I did get, but you know, from what I had seen, there's like some kind of cool stuff, but I'm mostly melee right now. Oh, I did get this. Yeah, I did get a new sword. A wand. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is actually not new. It's just the tier 9.6 stuff that's new. A two-handed automatic shotgun. I mean, that seems pretty good, but I'm mostly melee, so I'm usually looking for... Wow, that does a lot of damage. 80.1 damage per swing. It's going to be slow, though, because with a hammer, you can't just click. You have to click and hold until you bring it up like that. But boy, that's a huge amount of damage. Who are the people living in my spaceship? Those are all crew members. The way that works is you can, over the course of the game, you can basically get people to cozy up to you, and they like you enough where they want to join your crew, and you can invite them onto your spaceship, assuming you have enough room. I have a mod that actually makes it where the necessary, like the determining factor for having people join your crew is if they have like basically a bed to sleep in and a room. So I've got a little room here, a little room here, little tiny room up here, and another little tiny room up here. And so I can have 4 crew members right now. And what I'm probably going to do is just expand my ship out backwards. You know, I'll have another little room here, and another little room here, and then a room here, and here, and here, and blah, blah, blah. I believe you can have up to 12 or maybe even 16, 18 crew members. And these are just people that if I really want to, I can say, hey, dude, come with me. And now when I go down to a planet, this guy who only says Greg will come with me. Or if I talk to someone who actually speaks English, come on, wake up. They say, let's get going. And then if I activate them again, they say, do you need me to stay here? So then they go back to bed. So it functions twofold. When they're on your ship, they typically give you a bonus, such as like they make your ship more efficient, or they make it faster, or they give you like extra speed or some sort of resistance or whatever while they are on your ship. When they are with you, they typically stop giving you that bonus, but they will join you in combat, and then so when you go down to a planet, they'll follow you, and then, you know, like you fight stuff while you're down on a planet, and they'll fight with you. And while none of them are like really, really exciting, this guy with the dunce cap, who only says Greg, you notice that that sword is like totally ridiculous? Like, that sword is massive. Look at the sword I've got. And he's got this huge sword. So I typically had him follow me. His AI is really bad though, and he like only swings, you know, once every 10 seconds after something has already like attacked him, so he kind of sucks. So we are going to go to this next planet. Hopefully that's a good enough explanation. You can also get people to live like on planets, and they basically function the same way. You just need to have one of these little squares that basically say that like the room is valid. And you have to have like a place to sit and a light source. I don't know. It's pretty basic. And then you can also like make houses for people, so you can like create colonies. And there are some interesting things you can do there. You know, they give you quests, and they'll give you like pay rent, so you can sort of like generate wealth by being a slumlord, which is kind of interesting. So we're going to check out this wasteland planet. Ooh, and this is awesome. So it's a small planet, which is good because we've got 2 precursor anomalies deep beneath the surface. So when you have precursor anomalies, they don't tell you exactly where they are. It just says it's below the surface. But of course, it's really useful when the planet is small, so we don't have as far we need to look. So that's going to be good. What do we have here? Another unknown planet, red desert and wart field on the surface. And then we've got a fungal planet, which is going to basically be inhabited with fungus. So let's go around this wasteland planet for now. Oh, and you know what? I need to get rid of admin. When I was doing that tutorial video beforehand, I put admin mode on just so that I didn't have to worry about starving in the middle of the video. So now that we're actually playing the game, let's take admin mode off. I really try to avoid that. And I do need to double check what the lethal weather is. So what are we looking at? With just some storms, basically. Some acid rain. Yeah, it doesn't look like we really need to worry about too much. I think if I've got... I don't need to worry about the radiation. We're going to swap these around, actually. I'm going to use... Well, that's fine. We can use radiation with light 3. That'll be helpful when we're underground. So we'll beam down. I'm flying solo. I do not have any of my crew members assisting me right now. Well, these guys are probably going to want to fight. Yep. Alright, so what do you got? You got 8 titanium on a chest. And then you got some other stuff. More titanium. Okay. So these are kind of weird in that when you cut them down, they're like trees. But you literally get flesh strands. So it's a little disconcerting. Right? Like they're trees made out of flesh. It's pretty creepy. Nothing there. Oh, come on. What's this? Diamonds? Yeah, boy. This guy want to fight? Yeah, he dies. Ooh, what liquid is this? Contaminated water. So there's like a pit with nothing in it. Great. Gotcha. You're dead. What is that? Oh, it's a barrel that toppled over. Anything down here? No, just some little robot things. Oh, there's a robot. What did you drop? A laser diode. Okay. Laser diodes are kind of nice. They're a little bit higher level crafting material. You can put it to good use. It gets used in a lot of stuff. Gets used in a lot of item network stuff. Like the tutorial I just... Yeah, the flesh trees are a little creepy. There's actually a biome underground, too, that's like literally made out of flesh, and that gets pretty creepy. There are some I don't want to say like disturbing, because I mean it's a pixel art game, but there definitely are some things that are like gross. Yeah, the flesh trees are a little weird. Okay, so notice how the background changed? The background changing means that we're going to be entering a new biome, a new kind of oh boy, that's a big boy. Like a new part of the planet, right? Like a desert or a forest or whatever. I'm sure you know what biome means, but in case I got someone watching on YouTube later who doesn't know what a biome is. It's like a different part of the world. Oh, what is this? Ah. It's like, I can't really see even where it is. Okay, I smacked it. Is it going to come back? Got it. Okay. Cool. I believe this is liquid protocyte. So we're going to get all of that. Yep, it is liquid protocyte. I called it. So actually what we're going to do now is we're going to start digging down. Because I believe there were only 2 biomes on the surface, because this is a small planet. So we're going to start looking for those precursor areas. And the precursor areas are going to be very distinctive. You start seeing this black and yellow metal. They're very easy to spot from far away, too. And these precursor biomes that you find underground, they are worth searching for because the items you can get there are so powerful and really, really rare, and actually a lot of the things you need to make for later in the game require these really high-level materials that you get from precursor biomes. I'm out of energy. My green bar. Typically, you're able to like see when you're closing in on one, and biomes kind of run into each other a little bit, so it's kind of easy to figure out, you know, when you're getting pretty close. And I usually just do this kind of thing, right? You dig. Okay, so now that we've hit these kind of like glowing things, that means we're actually at the bottom of the planet. So, like I said before, this is a really small planet, and that is actually good for us because now I believe what we can do is we can just dig across, and we should run into the precursor stuff. Can you drill through the center of the planet? Well, let me show you. You technically can most of the time. There are some cases where, sort of like in Minecraft, you hit like a bedrock sort of thing and you can't actually dig down any further. But I will show you what happens here as soon as I check out what's in these chests. Nice. And I think, I don't think I take any damage from lava, so it doesn't really matter. Nope, I lied. I definitely take damage from lava. That's cool. Oh, I need to have the fire thing. But if you'll look, this is the center of the planet. it is just nothing but lava. It is a giant lava lake. So if you actually fall too far, you just die. You die because you basically fall off the screen and the game kills you, even if you don't die. So I'm not going to show you that, but just take my word for it. That's what happens. So it's like this infinite lava lake in the center of the planet, and different planets have different centers. Like I said, some of them have this sort of bedrock type center. Some of them, I would say most of them, have a lava or a liquid nitrogen or some kind of liquid that is the center of the planet. That is probably the most common. But yeah, you can usually at least dig down to almost the middle. The only thing I don't like about being this far down in the planet is this stuff takes forever to dig through, right? Because it's hard rock, right? I'm digging through magma rock right now, and unrefined gritstone. It's a little bit softer than magma rock. But I'm going to want to make my way up, right? Because we actually want to be a little bit higher. Wait, there's a chest in here. See, you can see that chest. So let's snag it. There, I got all the stuff that was in it. So holding down Control and moving your mouse lets you kind of move your view, and that's really convenient for figuring out like where these other biomes are. So really helpful for when you're sleuthing for those precursor areas, because the precursor areas, like I said, they are very, very distinctive, and when I come across one, you will definitely notice. You will absolutely notice. You might not know what it is at first, but when I say this is a precursor biome, and you'll say, "Oh, okay, so that's what he's talking about." And I do need a lot of coal because if you saw my base, I have all these like furnaces going that I need to be powering. And coal is basically the most plentiful of all of the materials you can use to power them. It doesn't look like I'm seeing it anywhere yet. And we might be too deep even. That is certainly possible. It just said that the precursor anomalies were far below the surface of the planet, so we're just kind of hoping that we're at the right level, but we might not be. In which case, we'll make a full circuit around, and we'll start seeing another tunnel like this that I already dug, because it's just like Terraria. If you've played Terraria, where once you get to the edge of the world, you basically spin back to the other side. There's no like edge. It's a sphere. So are we seeing anything? If everything is still black, then that means we're probably not close. We'll know we're close when we start seeing some other colors and some other materials through where we're digging. In some of my earlier videos, I've found some precursor areas, but I just kind of assume I've always got someone who's kind of just joining me for the first time. Like this? Yes, like this, exactly. So you'll notice that we start seeing this kind of black and yellow metal, and I actually noticed it because of this, because this is an enemy. I only know that because I'm very familiar with this. See, this is something that's going to start shooting at me, like so. I fell down. I'm gonna need to dig a little bit more so I can actually like attack it. So this black metal you can see is like Precursor, right? So when I dig through it, I get this Precursor metal. So that means we found the Precursor biome. And the Precursor biome, we're really looking for like one thing, and that's these special little rooms that contain like Precursor tech, basically. And we want to take that tech for ourselves. So that's usually what I'm looking for. The metal looks cool. Yeah, it is one of my favorite materials. I made part of my base with this metal. I don't know if you recall, but in my base, just for aesthetic reasons, I made an Eye of Horus, the Wadjet. And so I used this like sloping metal to do that because I thought it looked cool. So you know we can see that there's all this different metal, and when we see like an orange glowing room, that means we've hit the jackpot. Because that's really what we're looking for. So we can see that the Precursor stuff ends here. So it's not a huge area. This is where we came from, yeah. So yeah, we're basically I don't think we're gonna find it in this area. And so every biome does not have the Precursor tech that we're looking for. And the only reason I even know that is that I've played enough to realize that you know there can be times where you just don't come across it. But I think we did, actually, right here. See how this is glowing yellow? Yeah. So there's going to be some stuff here that we're going to be able to loot, and it's going to be guarded by some of these enemies. But it shouldn't pose much of a problem for us. There's always a thin little wall here. And then they're going to see me, and they're going to attack. But if we kill them before they get off... Yep. So we got some pretty high-level stuff here. A Precursor memory unit and a quantum processor, just from killing that thing. Oh, and there's another one right next to it. Wow. So a neural processor and subspace flux fluid. So what do we do here? Okay, that just opens this up. What is this? Oh, so this is awesome. Is there lore on who made the tech? Kind of. Basically, the Precursors were this super advanced race that existed before humans, and they left their technology behind. Who knows why they died out, or if they just left to go somewhere. I certainly don't know. The lore on them is pretty sparse. They're actually added by the mod that I'm playing. So Precursors are not actually part of the base game. They are added by this mod that I'm playing. So this is one of the things that we can get, this Urchius Converter. And I'm not even sure entirely how it works. You can convert Urchius into more potent fuel, but I have not really... I guess I haven't really looked into it too much on what they actually do. A lot of times I dig all this stuff out. So this, I have done this before, and this is going to take a long time, but I think we're about ready. This is going to teleport us to a very high-level dungeon in which we get some very spicy Precursor tech. I did it on my last character. Let's give it a try. So as long as I get to the first checkpoint, even if I die, I'll be able to teleport back here. So this is my ship. I'm not sure where this teleporter has dropped us off. I am, however, detecting unknown signals up ahead, blah, blah, blah. So I can now teleport here. I think. I hope. But let's not risk it. Let's just keep going. So I can do that. Oh, there are a lot of bats. Those are some big bats and scary bats. The first time I encountered this, I was a much greener character. I was brand new, and I did not have actually good equipment. It was incredibly difficult. I survived by pretty much cheesing the entire thing. And this time I am much better equipped, so I should be okay. Come on. So you'll notice there are these like precursor tech rooms right below me. What do I have to do here? I think I can dig them out, yeah. I can dig out some parts. So you usually can't dig out everything. You can dig out some stuff. Oh, that is a bug. That is a big old spider. Okay, easy enough. The thing about the spiders is they shoot these webs all over. And that gets really annoying. They slow you down a lot. So if we look at these, right, highly energized lunari crystals. Let's keep my sword out. Yeah, I was gonna say that there's gonna be more enemies. Wow. This wants to kill me. This is radioactive stone. Normally, if I wasn't like wearing this, it would kill me. Slowly, but it would kill me. But since I've got the radiation protection, I am totally fine. So this is the first checkpoint. So now if we die, we still spawn here. This is of truly ancient design. The door appears sealed, but might open with sufficient explosive force. It's highly likely that these ruins have not been accessed in thousands of years. I wonder what mysteries await. So, look at that. I've got a rocket launcher that yells Greg every time I fire it. So what do we have here? Ooh. A precursor data key. What is this? This data disk at least presents the coordinates. What is odd is that this sector has always been devoid of everything. I should definitely explore this place. Okay. So I think what this does is this lets me teleport back here. And I can hit this button. And this will take me down. And now we're kind of like in the dungeon proper. Right? I had explored the surface. And now we found the dungeon. Up ahead, I'm detecting several meters of weakened material. I should try digging through. So now I can do this. Another red door. Smash it. You got it, boss. This door appears to be triggered remotely by something. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, come here. Come here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there's another thing, too. Yeah, let's make you come this way. Yeah, okay. Nope, nope, nope. That's the wrong way. That's not the way you want to go. You wanna come fight over this way. Come on. There we go. Easy peasy. Oh. So I'm able to cheese a huge amount of... Oh, no. I'm able to cheese a huge amount of the dungeon because I'm able to... Ooh, what's this? Precursor Jolt Gun and Precursor Protector. Protects and heals. Shockingly fun. And the Precursor Spear. It's a big ol' spear. I'm able to cheese a huge amount of the dungeon because I have the Precursor hook shot, which I got super early in the game, which is incredibly strong. It's a hook shot, just like you'd think. Oh, crap. I'm just going to ignore that guy then. He clearly doesn't want to play. So what is this room? There appears to be some sort of interesting technology suspended above that device. I recommend immediate investigation. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you automatically get this Precursor microsphere. What it does is it turns you into a little tiny ball, so you can go in these really narrow passages. And it also, I think it also lets you lay bombs, right? Yeah, like that. Lays bombs, which is pretty cool. Oh, nope, that is definitely not what we want to do. We do not want to go swimming in molten metal. Yeah, like I said, we don't want to do that. Okay. Yep, we'll get rid of that. We'll head down this way. So what do we have? And I think there are some like random walls that you're able to destroy that way. What are you? A thing. You're a thing. So some other things had apparently died here and dropped a bunch of loot. Okay, so then I've got to use this little tiny sphere to kind of make my way around here. I will be able to do this a little bit quicker than I did my first time when I had first started playing. That was pretty unimpressive. So we'll hit that. That opens a door, and notice it spawned a boss, which is not ideal, but you know we gotta fight it. And then I think we can make it through here. We can fight this thing. Except apparently that gun does no damage. So there we go. And that thing can shoot through walls. That's not something I remember. Oh, there are some, like, people. What? Oh, you're way over in the corner. I was like, what is even attacking me? I must be full somewhere. Yeah. Okay. A Precursor matrix. That's cool. We should get rid of some of this crap then. Some of it's cool though, man. I guess I don't need a space heater. Or a water fountain. Or a gumdrop. The decorated tree is kind of cute. I need an air emblem. Okay, whatever. It frees up a little bit of space. These are... Ooh, wow. Bunch of crafting materials. Holy crap. That's good stuff. Oh, that just turns the light on. Nice. So then we can go down here, and we can fight the war drone. Oh, good. This sword tears it apart. Nice. Man, that was really fast. Oh, it's tier 9.6. Okay, so that kind of makes sense. And then we'll kill that thing, and we'll head down this way. Seems we have more to explore. I'm detecting numerous hostile IFF readings below your position, so do take precautions. So let's head down. Let's just go all the way down. Well, that door won't open. Alright, we got that one. Oh, look at that. Sneaky, sneaky. Can actually dig in there. The Hayek Pleiades, an ancient Precursor text. And some Precursor crafting materials. And whatever the heck this is. Precursor subspace storage. Man, that's really cool, but it has no items in it. And I'm gonna starve. So let's not starve. And let's eat that. And an egg. Alright. So, is this door gonna open? No. Yeah, we must have to, like, find a switch for that door or something. Impossible. This ship is still functioning, albeit at a vastly reduced capacity. It is unlikely that it can travel, but we could certainly learn something from its systems. Alright, well, let's learn something from its systems. Woo! Oh, I can't actually do that. Oh, you want to fight. And then someone up here is going to want to fight too. He's got a big old hammer. Holy crap. And then we turn that. Okay, yeah. And then that opens up some other doors. Are any of these, like, chests? No. So now we can get up here. We can fight that guy. We can fight this guy. Okay, at least they're coming after me, like, one by one. Yeah, but I'm getting, like, all these high-level materials. This is great. These must be the Precursors. These, like, alien people. Oh, look at that. It opened this little gate. So now I'm going to be able to, I believe the switch is linked to systems elsewhere. We should backtrack. Okay, so there might be something else backtracked. Ooh. Wonder what that does, if anything. There's another one of those data servers. Alright, so this I remember being a pain in the butt. Because it doesn't want to have you go the right way every time. Although it's been going fine this time. So it dumps us off at some random precursor chests. Okay, so just some materials, whatever. Nothing very rare even. The sword is OP. Yeah, I mean, I think the symbol on the right of the sword is the element, and that's like cosmic or something. So the precursor must be weak to cosmic. My current sword is darkness, I think. That symbol is like darkness or something. And it seemed like it did not a lot of damage, so I will be using my cosmic sword for a while. So now, I'll bet you, if I go back, we will find that another door has been opened. Come on. Are we going to be able to, like, actually fall? We can do, no, not that. Come on, come on. You're going to make me do it the easy, stupid way. Okay. So, yep, it looks like this door is open now. Yes, yes, yes. This door has been opened. So there's a medevac with the sauce. Okay, so some high-level medical items. Anything we can dig through? Seems to be something we need to do pretty often. Oh, it's a battery. I cannot take them, however. That would be just too easy, wouldn't it? So I do remember that there was a little hole up here. And so there's this one, certainly, but that one's still locked. And then there's this little guy right here. Yeah. So let's see what we can find here. Oh, those are like bombs. Okay, that's cool. Dang, that sword is good. Oh, is this a Oh, I thought that was a hole. It's not, in case you were wondering. Another chest. What do we have here? The Precursor Rapier. Cosmic power in slim, dangerous styling. It is a one-handed sword, but that damage is pretty low. Oh, we also got the infamous Precursor Beer Generator. Generates infinite beer. I've gotten this before. It's kind of funny when you equip it. It straight up gives you 1,000 beer. And whenever you have less than 1,000 beer, it gives you another 1,000 beer. I now have 6,000 beer, right? So it really does generate infinite beer. I don't think anyone needs 6,000 beers. Let's make sure we all are on the same page about that. Another little precursor container. I'm gonna head out soon. Well, I appreciate you hanging out. I always enjoy having someone to chat with for a little bit. Oh, I'll bet you, I can't dig here, but I'll bet you there's going to be a switch that's going to open this up. Same here. If I can't dig it out, there will be a switch. Like this. Is that going to be it, or is that just going to empty this out? No, I'll bet you that does it. Yep, that does it. That opens this up. Okay, so that's like a... Let's do it. YOLO. Alright, is there anything down here, though? Like... Oh, I'll bet you this is an explosive door because it's red. Yep. Boom. I'm the best. I am the best. And nothing up here? Okay, so that's all it was. Oh, I think I turned off the lasers of doom. Nothing we can dig there. Another red door. Boom. A chair. Cool, cool. Oh, so that opened this door. I saw that. This looks like, I don't know what that floaty thing is. This will take us down. Okay, cool. Okay, I got him. I got him. And what did we get here? That, which... Oh. Oh, that was surprisingly easy for what it looked like. Okay, so if I am correct, there's a boss down here. And the boss is going to be a pretty significant challenge playing melee. So I want to make sure that I've kind of gotten everything I need to out of this before I attempt it. Oh, this is a Precursor Crucible. Its actual function is something of a mystery. This unusual device appears capable of infusing weapons, armor, and other gear with cosmic energies. I imagine with it one could vastly improve their equipment. So I think if we go up here, it like goes all the way back, and then we find a little extra something. So we'll do that. Yeah, remember this is where I started. This is where I started this whole dungeon. Yep, this was the room with lava that I fell into. It's actually not lava, it is molten metal. I fell into the molten metal and almost killed myself. So here we go. Something must trigger this small door. We should probably hunt around here and see what we can find. Like that, maybe? Is that going to trigger the small door? No, that's not what I wanted. And can we dig out? Yep, we can dig out there. Interesting. So now I can like go like this for all the good that does. Does that actually matter at all? Is there anywhere else I can go? I kind of think I've explored everything. I'm gonna attempt the boss. I think it might be a little premature, but I think I've gotten everything. If nothing else, I do know that you can come back to this. You can come back to this area anytime. Now that I've gotten this far, it counts as just like another dungeon, and you have access to it. I remember being really, really worried about that the first time I was playing, and I kept dying and dying and dying, and so I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to give up. And then it turns out you can just warp back whenever you want. So we're gonna roll right around and. All right, wish me luck. This is definitely going to be a challenge. Let's try to find some food that's going to help us for maybe about 2 minutes. That might be useful. That might be useful. That might be useful. That might be useful. So I guess we're just gonna eat a bunch of stuff that lasts 2 minutes. And just hope that I can kill the boss in 2 minutes. And I think food stacks infinitely, right? I don't need to worry about these like canceling each other out. I think you can have one food buff of each. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yup, I am really loading up. Okay, I guess I can't do everything. Yep, here's the boss. So we're just really hoping that going ham is going to be the way to do it. The first time I fought this guy, the only way I stood a chance was by staying very far away. I think we're going to get him, though. I mean, this is kind of like why I went melee. Yeah, look at that. I actually got my adrenaline going, though. Like, I know that seemed really, really easy, but he has this attack. Maybe he only uses it if you're further away, but he has this attack that shoots this big ball, and it goes like across the entire screen, and while it's moving, it shoots out laser beams, and then once it hits something, it explodes into like a million laser beams. And I died to that a lot. Wow, I'm actually really surprised that I beat him that quickly. I was really expecting more of a fight there, but I guess I knew what I was going to be faced with, and I did make sure I was pretty prepared. Okay. So, I finished that quest. Did the whole dungeon. I've explored the mysteries of the Precursor ruins, and it was worth every minute. Another little chest. So, surprisingly unimpressive rewards. And you do have to port back to the ship. You don't even get to go back to the planet you were on. But the kind of good news there is I got a lot of Precursor materials. Right, 3 quantum fluid, state phase gel, charge module, flux core, a lot of really, really high level materials. So that is pretty awesome. Because we're at about 51 minutes, I'm actually going to call that good for today. Also, I'm getting sleepy. I grilled out and had my brother over. I did a bunch of cleaning this morning to kind of get ready for that, and it's just so freaking hot. I do not have the energy. So, there we go. That's everything we got. Wait, what is this? Blood drainer. It reduces your health. Why would you want that? And the beer generator. All right. Well, pretty productive. And that's one thing I love about playing Frackin Universe is that, you know, 1 hour, you always feel like you get somewhere. And that was a pretty good hour. I found that Precursor biome. The Precursor biome led me to the dungeon. And then, can I... Is it Brine Star? No. Precursor ruins. Yeah, I can go to it again if I ever want to. So this is a farmable dungeon now that I've been there, which means that boss is farmable. So pretty cool. I will probably stream tomorrow, probably for at least an hour. I'm thinking it will probably be 2 or 3 hours tomorrow. We'll probably just do a little bit more planet farming like this. Maybe spend a little bit of time doing a little bit of extracting and sifting. But because that system is largely automated now, it doesn't require a lot of oversight by me. Power of ITDs. All right. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.